In this chapter, we see Srila Prabhupada's intention continues spreading Krishna consciousness, even amidst growing health concert and institutional challenges. After a taxing flight from San Francisco to New York, Srila Prabhupada showed signs of physical strength, complaining of ear blockage, but undeterred, immediately engaged in 3 hours of kirtana and lecturing. Inspiring his disciples with his vibrant presence, although nearing 72 years of age, his disciples saw him as transcendental, not bound by ordinary human limitations. Returning to the New York at Temple 26th Avenue, he noticed how his disciples had made spiritual progress in his absence. Though they had lost of money and failed to secure a new building as planned, he was pleased they had continued serving by following his instruction. Prabhupada emphasized that even imperfect service, when done under the guidance of an expert spiritual master, is spiritually effective. However, during his first morning back, he discovered that the devotees' chanting has weakened. They had become spiritually dulled in his absence. This realization underscored how deeply the devotees depended on Prabhupada's direct association to maintain their spiritual enthusiasm. Despite the physical toll, Prabhupada resumed his schedule of lectures and personal guardians. He spoke from Chaitanya Charitamrita, giving philosophical insights through relatable analogies, such as comparing the sun above the clouds to the Supreme Lord, remaining unaffected by material illusion. The chapter highlights his disciples' eagerness to seek his association and guardians in even small matters. From editing and painting to diet and health, his presence reignited their seriousness and discipline. Jadurani asks how to portray Vishnu in painting, to which Prabhupada humorously replied that realization requires thousands of years of meditation, before kindly clarifying. On a practical level, Prabhupada was dealing with significant logistical challenges, including the threat of deportation due to visa issues. His disciples were deeply shaken by the possibility of him being forced to return to India. Knowing their spiritual life depended on him, Brahmananda helped stall the progress, and plans were made for Prabhupada to travel to Montreal for possible residency. Throughout all this, Srila Prabhupada emphasized that urgency of publishing his book, particularly the Bhagavad Gita, though they lacked found and publishing experience. He impressed upon Brahmananda and others that the book were his legacy. The only hope is that I have my books. In this emotionally intense chapter, Srila Prabhupada's physical health begins to falter just as his mission in America is gaining momentum. The chapter highlights his resolve to continue preaching despite increasing signs of physical exhaustion and illness. The growing devotion and concert of his disciples and their collective realization of just how much they depended on him, not only as a teacher, but as the very life of their spiritual progress. Hare Krishna. If I had any mistake, please forgive me.